Lego fans? Well, guys, sorry. What up, animation fans? I am back with another video. We're on episode 7 of Lego Fans, the next chapter. I am sorry, this is a month late. It is my fault for being lazy. I am so sorry. I'm going to spend most of the time catching up. So, I'm coming on episode 8, then 9, then 10, and 11. Of course, and Lego, if you notice recently, Lego changed the thumbnails on the Lego Friends series. Nothing wrong with that. It's different yet unique. And before I go on, I made this a little short on my Lego channel a while ago. Talking about some news. I titled "The Girls Are Backing Down." It's obviously a reference to the song "The Boys Are Backing Down." And everybody's listening to this song, but I heard some of it. I heard some of the song, so hey, if you haven't seen that short, now I'll explain the news to you. The girls are coming back. Yeah, the OG girls are coming back. The OG cast are making a return. You know, Mia's already appeared in the special, so she's going to probably get another appearance. I think season 1's trying to grow these new characters. Not overshadowed by Mia. Like, I like to see an episode where Mia gives her daughter advice. You know, gives Autumn some advice about what to do. That's some of the good lesson work. Passing down her knowledge to her daughter about how to help the situation with friends. So yeah, we got Olivia, Emma, Emma and Stephanie and Andrea returning. You know, all 5 of them together returning in the upcoming set. Which includes Leo. Yeah, Leo's in the set. Does he have any relation to one of the characters? The only big character I can think he has a relation with is Olivia, because they go for the second they go for the reboot design from a few years ago. From 2018. She has darker skin now. So, and they're keeping that with the sets. So I assume this takes place after this new cast takes place during the second generation. But technically 2.5, because there was actually a generation of Lego Friends before the sets existed. That's the truth. It was a PC game back in the 90s. And the first Lego Friends set didn't come out until 2013. So it was interesting how that they came out years prior. Obviously just to try and, because mini dolls didn't exist at the time, so they didn't do any sets with them. Also, I've never gone any Wish sets, but that film must be the box office bomb. Not very good film. Yeah, last one, 2023, sucked. And that's sad. For most of the year, Disney's been sucking at movies. The only good movie they did was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And the one who made the movie, James Gunn, is now working for the rival company of Warner Bros. At DC to head the project, the new DC Universe going forward. So if Disney doesn't shape up sometime in 2024, then they could possibly see bankruptcy in the near future. And that's kind of sad. Anyway, if you're not familiar with my channel, I did this review once before, but I deleted it due to a mistake by Lego on releasing Titan Episode 8, Episode 7 as Episode 6. So I watched that one first and then watched the Annex episode second when that came out. So they released them, but they mixed them up. Makes more sense now when, since episode 6 was about the Annex, they mention the Annex in this episode. That's the whole point of the whole thing. That's the whole point. I do not know what the hell was going on. I was also my fault for being a little lazy. But now I'm properly doing them, catching up on the ones now. Episode 11 is a holiday episode. And it's December right now, the time of calling. Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. I don't know if I'll be doing anything on Christmas. You know, I don't know if I have anything to do on Christmas Day. I don't know if Ron's still airing at the time. So, episode 10, 11, 12. Alright. Let's get to the episode again. Right. So the episode opens up. It's the catchy enjoy. I should really look for the full version of that one. You can find the full version of the original Lego Friends opening. Best Friends Forever. So you know, as I ask any Lego Friends sets. No way I can afford this set featuring all the 5 girls. But, like with me, I'm sure released in smaller, cheaper, smaller sets in the future. I'm sure it'll be released in smaller sets in the future. So I'm not going to ask for that set. It's too big. I have nowhere to put it. Way too big. So, yeah, I'm going to ask for... So I'm going to wait for more announcements in 2024 for the next batch of sets. For another wave. Anyway. After that, we cut to Charlie's Diner. Where Leo, Aaliyah, and Paisley were only appearance of the episode, by the way. I'm trying to figure out, saying some weird things. Only because by asking them. They're trying to come up with ideas to raise money to rebuild it, to turn the annex into a community center. I didn't find that weird when I first watched this episode months ago when it released first, because, I just thought it was just some one-off thing. I didn't even understand the unexplained either. I didn't probably pay attention then. So I do not know what they up with that. I sometimes censor myself, by the way. Sometimes. So you need to make people care. Only just you should do something that makes people care to build it. Leo has an idea. A type of cook-off. People buy food to try and raise money. Sit down raising money for the annex. A great idea. They go with that plan. Is the other way to school. Leo's helping out. Leo's asking Leo to do some things. He's willing to do everything. Leo's always happy to help. But that can be a bit of a weakness too. Anyway, Leo runs off to catch up to Leanne. Ask her for some help. Leo's definitely going to be really busy. As he is in school, his friends show up. Heard about the whole thing thanks to Leanne being quick putting up posters. She is one quick girl. So I pointed out in my last video on this is that they changed the fabric on Leah's skirt to look more like the make it look like more plastic than the actual fabric. It actually works well, mostly done for budgetary reasons. I think go for this realism type of thing. They don't acknowledge, they don't make mad jokes about being Lego and stuff. Type of thing. Something like Ninjago started in 2011, followed by Dreams earlier this year. I only got one Dream set and I bought it out of Amazon. I didn't even have, I bought the wrong one though because Mateo didn't have his freaking cape. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look for another one to have Mateo for his cape. Or just search for the cape separately. I'm sure the cape would actually be cheaper. I mean, they actually want Leo to join their cooking team since they'll be participating as well. He tries with it, but seeing the puppy dog guys, he couldn't help but agree. So yeah, Leo can't say no. As I leave, Nova shows up, basically telling him he's on their team. Leaving Leo to be more complicated throughout the entire episode. You just can't say no. But on other people on her team, on Nova's team, are Leanne and Autumn. Her only appearance in the episode as well. Again, it's tough to balance a large cast of 8 characters, unlike say with 5 characters, which is easy to write for. But 8 characters is tricky. 8 characters is tricky, so you can't fit them all in one episode. But I'm sure the recent episode 11 might feature them all, because it might be it's a holiday episode. Good chance for all characters to be together. I mean, we yet have not had a set with all 8 characters together, so that'll be a big set. I'm sure they feature all, not just. I'm sure they make a special set featured not just the 8 characters, but also the 5 girls from the original series, original run, 2-generation run. Most likely be a Lego World anniversary. They're gonna have a picture on the box. Then they're gonna have it. 13 characters. Yeah. Anyway, Leo and Leanne are working on the banner. Leo's busy keeping doing multiple things at once. Anyone else finding out? Gets a lot complicated. And then he bumps into Zach. Basically, Zach immediately realized Zach is pretty quick on the uptake, understanding that Leo just couldn't say no. Leo is definitely stressed out. Zach does have a good piece of advice, but it's tough. Be honest. Tell them just talk to them. So it's not really So yeah, it gets more complicated with things. He just still couldn't do it. And eventually comes time for the night of the fundraiser. So, Leo wonders what Leo has. Zach does question, is she really happy about this? I mean, why wouldn't she be? She doesn't understand what's going on yet. They weren't being jerks in the episode, but they did make a mistake, and they do admit to that later on. I'll get to that. So yeah, Zach says she should go look for him, and if he spots him, he'll send him to her. Well, basically, he'll let her know. So, yeah. It's definitely worn out. So Zach says to help him keep cover for now. After a lot of back and forth between different helpings and giving people to the odds. And basically, his tiredness finally catches up to him. And as he makes a bit of a mistake, goes in to get busted. Everyone is Lena's a little mad about what Leo doing this, saying that he told her that he's not on any one team. Leo's confused, but Zach is rightfully mad at all of them. Basically tells him off, saying that did he even once ask Leo to do this and ask him how he felt about it, if he really wanted to do it. They just assumed he would help. After that, they will apologize to Leo for the mistake they made. They do admit the mistake of what they done. By the way, they did get a little early on when Leo's friends asked him to be part of their team. They get a quick nod to the special. They actually show a flashback from it of Leo, since that special only focused on three characters. Autumn, Leo, and Aaliyah. Again, interesting choice they chose those three specifically. I was curious who was going to be the protagonist of the story. Each series has a, entryway. Like, Olivia was the protagonist of the original series. So she was more of the lead focus. She was a character, a gateway character introduced to the world. And Aaliyah was an intro character to this new world. Yet we still don't know much about their families. So I'm curious to know if Leo was related to, and curious to know if Leo was actually related to any of the girls from the previous series. But he could also be related to Andrea, but Andrea's not Spanish. I don't know if Olivia's Spanish or not. I don't know. She's smart, but I don't know. Not really sure. Oh yeah, got to review the original series. I'm so sorry, that's been a while. Completely forgot. I also need to review the Lego Dreams, second part of Lego Dreams. We got the second wave of sets coming out in 2024. And I already asked for a big set for Christmas. Not a big set, no. Like I said, it costs about £30 or so pound. Or 50, I can't remember. So, Leo was definitely amazing, even though he's been exhausted. We all learned the lesson. As the episode comes to an end on this nice fun note. Overall, this is a good message. And Zach is not a perfect character we know. He has made mistakes before. But having him be more of an instigator for help, basically, wanted to tell him about about Leo's situation, was pretty interesting. He's the one giving advice. That's a person's. Some of his other appearances, like in episode 1 and the episode number 5. I'm trying to think. So number, I can't remember. I think that was episode 3. Actually, it's basically the. I think it was just episode 3 when Nova started become more of the Frank part of the Frank group. The B plot was, or was it the A plot? I can't remember. One of the plots focused on Alina getting a little annoyed at Zach, who's rooming with her. That episode. And they both trying to make up to each other. Well, this is a good series with great lessons. It's not preschool, but it does get good life lessons. You know, with very relatable characters. They're not, because they're not they don't really appeal much to Gen Z or even modern. They're just normal high school kids. You know, he quirks. Leanne's an artist. Elias is the busybody. You know, the perfectionist type of girl. Nova's the gamer. Pacey's the shy one. Ollie's the fashionable one. Leo's the Spanish guy. Leo's the non-stereotypical boy. I don't know how to describe him. Okay, he's not just a typical American kid. Each character is unique in their own right. I just realized there are only 2 boys in the group. We only have 2 boys in the group, but 3 boys. Sorry, we have 3 boys in the group, and 5 girls. Ah, I get it now. 5 girls. 3 boys, 5 girls. I get it now. I didn't even realize, but obviously the 5 girls are not to the original cast. So yeah, anyway, that was episode 7. Yeah, episode 7. That was the 7th episode. Well, yeah. So, yeah, I already reviewed this episode a while ago, but the next episode is going to be a whole new territory for me. So, I hope you enjoy it. I'll be in a bit, hopefully, this time. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please thumbs up and want to see more, subscribe to the channel, location review. I think always guys will be and I'll see you guys later for more reviews on this. Also, be sure to check out my YouTube channels, one of my other channels like Cybermaster. Get you some more subscribers in that one. I review live action content, Western content on that channel, Cybermaster. Right now I only have 3 reviews of Doctor Who. My channel is not a Doctor Who channel, but I love Doctor Who, yes. I could have called it Time Lord 18, but I went with Cybermaster. I don't know, it just sounded a lot better. I think that worked. So, thank you, I'll see you guys later. It's been Jitsu Master out.